controls totally suckers. Zero option.
According to our sources, a child disappeared from the Stanton district yesterday evening. He was last seen playing in the park with his father. Full details are unknown, but following the disappearance of Jeremy Bowles, there is suspicion that this again may be the work of the Origami Killer. If confirmed, it will bring the number of victims to 9.
Apparently, Brenda in a hotel right now. Somehow, some way, he lost both of his children. They're trying to find out who is the Origami Killer. My wife left you. Blah blah blah. Sounds like the story of everybody's life. Alright, let's see what's in this box. Some ancient technology.
Help! Dad!
Shut up.
Where are you? I'm so cold. Dad! Dad!
Oh shit. Apparently both of his children are maybe still alive. Why would I have just left the show and counted? That don't make no sense. Yeah, so basically the chapters are really short.
The killer is white, aged between 30 and 45. He doesn't act on impulse, but plans his crimes in a very meticulous fashion. He doesn't have anything personal against the victims. That's why he covers their faces with mud, to make them anonymous.
Why does he kill them if he doesn't have anything against them?
For him, they're more of an image, a symbol. That's probably why he gives them an origami figure and an orchid as gifts to apologize for what he's done to them.
Very interesting. And where does all that get us?
The best way of tracking a predator is to be familiar with his behavior.
That may be true in novels, but there's a child's life at stake here.
Continue, Jaden.
Then I studied the geographical distribution of the murders. Generally, a killer commits his first murder near to where he lives, so he has a safe place to flee to if any complications arise. The more confident he becomes, the further he roams from his base. By analyzing the locations where the victims disappeared, I was able to isolate a zone where the killer might live.
And what size is this, zone?
For the moment, about 10 square miles.
Ah, great. Must be 10,000 people live in that sort of area. You gonna question them one by one?
It may not give us the address of the killer, but at least it's something to go on. Blake, if you've got a better plan, I'm willing to listen. Don't be shy. I'm all ears. One detail attracted my attention. The interval between the time when a victim disappears and the time when the body is found ranges from 3 to 5 days. But the rainfall is always at 6 inches, give or take 10%.
What on earth does that mean?
All the victims were drowned in rainwater. The killer kills only in the fall when there is plenty of rain. It could be that he puts them in some sort of well or tank that is open to the skies and that fills up with rainwater. The more it rains, the less time the victim has to live.
So what's next?
There are 2 suspects whose psychological profile might fit and can be connected to the comfort zone. I'd like to question them.
God damn it. We're wasting our time with this bullshit. The killer's out there somewhere, and we gotta get off our asses and find him.
Blake, I've had just about enough of your shit. You've been chasing this guy for what, 2 years? And what do you caught, huh? Nothing! Abso-fucking-lutely nothing!
What, you think you can do a better fucking job than me with your psychology degree and your great glasses? Well, let me tell you something, pal. That don't mean zip when it comes to getting out there. You're just a fucking bureaucrat.
I came here to find a killer. And that is exactly what I'm gonna do. With or without your help.
Fucking asshole!
That's enough! You said it took 6 inches of rainfall before the victim died. How much time do we have left?
If the weather forecasts are right, less than 72 hours. Nathaniel Williams is our prime suspect. He's already been questioned, and he lives in the exact geoprofiling zone.
Answer the door, Bats.
No answer. We waste our time coming here.
No, we didn't.
Maybe we should have a little look inside anyway.
There's nobody home.
Good old clean detective work.
There is now.
I'm not sure that's entirely legal.
Call the cops.
Oh wow, what a fucking weirdo.
Looks like Nathaniel Williams is a pretty religious guy.
He's a God-fearing idiot, waiting for the end of the world. We questioned him a few months back because he was causing a disturbance in the park. He was ranting and raving. Said he heard voices.
Move, nigga.
Had this idea in his sick little head that I was the Antichrist. I'd come to Earth to persecute him. Real twisted.
Mm-hmm. Probably are the anti-fucking Christ, nigga. Oh, seriously.
Candles are still lit. He should be back soon.
Yeah, I'll just kick this man door in.
There goes that damn true rival. Everybody got that. Go ahead, Gilead. Oh, he just like kicking happy. He's kicking in every damn thing, huh? You sure do have a lot of prescriptions. Gosh, this house is so dirty. Yeah. He crazy. Yo, come on, dude. He coming right back. Let's get out of here. You're pissing me off. So we already looked at here.
The walls are covered with writing. Quotations from the Bible.
Seriously trying to get me killed. How long you gonna parade around somebody's house before you think they come home? That's what I wanna know. I hope he do come in here bugging him. So he got the walls all taped up and shit. I mean the windows, okay. How cute. Yeah, these controls are totally... they suck. Big time. Alright, I'm about to leave you, bro. You stay here if you want. Damn, I can't even leave without him. What are y'all waiting for me to do? I already looked at everything.
The guys taking a break from reality holed up here in this crazy apartment. All the signs of a mystical obsessive neurosis compounded by a persecution complex. It's stifling in here. Those windows haven't been opened in years. You don't have to be a profiler to see he's not a killer. We're wasting our time here.
Something I'm missing, man. Get out the way. I'm trying to see these damn things because you won't let me leave, bro. Alright, I already seen all this. Damn. Oh, there he go. God damn. I knew that was gonna happen.
Good timing, Nathaniel. Just the man we're looking for.
Angels and ministers of grace defend us.
I'm Agent Norman Jayden, FBI. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
As God is my witness, I haven't done anything. I'm innocent.
Relax. Nobody's accusing you of anything. We just want to talk. I owe the crucifixes. You afraid of something?
The hour is nigh, and the wrath of God shall strike men down. I'm preparing for the end of the world.
Where do you work, Nathaniel? You have a job?
My sole occupation is praying to the all-merciful Lord for the salvation of humanity.
You were arrested in a case where a child disappeared from a park. What exactly happened?
I'm innocent. I have nothing to do with those murders. I was in the park because God spoke to me. I was arrested because I am the chosen one. That's all.
What about the voices, Nathaniel? Do you still hear the voices? We know who talks to you, don't we, Nathaniel? Or we both know who talks to you.
Don't speak that name.
What does he
I've
say
got to
you?
do something.
Blake, what are you doing?
I can't talk about it. You mustn't talk about it.
He orders you to go and find new prey, doesn't he? He needs more and more.
Maybe Blake knows what he's doing after all.
No! You mustn't mention him. You'll bring him here.
Shit! Blake is totally out of his mind. I can't just
Go
stay.
and find
That's
that kid
enough.
in the park.
Leave him
the voices
alone.
tormented you all night long. You wanted them to stop, didn't you, Nathaniel?
What's Blake looking for? Why is he pushing him over the edge?
Enough. So you obeyed them to make them stop.
The guy is
That
terrified
boy
of
with you
Blake.
on your ground
He
here.
really
Isn't
thinks
that
he's the
right?
Antichrist.
Carter, shit! Are you out of your mind? Stop! Stop! You killed them, didn't you, Nathaniel? Are you gonna confess, you bastard?
You are the Antichrist.
Put down the gun,
I shall
Nathaniel.
dispatch you to your father in hell. He is the son of Satan. He was sent to earth to destroy us.
For Christ's sake, shoot!
You're not gonna kill the Antichrist with a revolver, Nathaniel. He's much too powerful for that.
Antichrist my ass! Get that gun out of my face!
Lieutenant Blake is gonna leave our planet right now and return to the realm of shadows. Creature of darkness, I do beseech you to return to the realm of shadows and leave our Nathaniel in peace.
Demon, you shall regret confronting the emissary of the Lord. You shall know divine power.
I shot him.
Fuck it.
Yep. Looks like you did. Can't say I'll miss him. Come on, let's go.
That was not a blender. I shot him on purpose. Alright guys, let me take a quick break from this. We'll be back. The next chapter.